Okay, so half of y'all can leave now because that's what y'all came for. What's up, y'all? Freaky D here with Blue Tick Media behind the camera. Maybe he puts in a fancy edit right here. We are back with the meat series, the meat prep series, episode 2. We are 6 weeks out. We're doing a mock meet today. I weighed in yesterday morning, 24-hour weigh-ins. I weighed in at 219. That'll flash on the screen or cut or something. I'll leave that up to my man Ty. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. So let's get into warm-ups. Let's talk about my weigh-in. So I mentioned I weighed in at 219. I did some water manipulation. I'm not gonna call it a water cut because it was certainly not that. If you're a bigger guy, and I know I'm a little leaner now, but I'm certainly not shredded by any means. Like, I'm not on the cusp of, being a super diced up, stage ready 220, but for the last week or so, I've been weighing in around 225 pretty regularly. So what I did, I started Wednesday just drinking a lot of water. I didn't measure it, but just making sure I drank more than normal. And I ate normally Wednesday. Thursday, again, I drank a lot of water Thursday morning. I probably drank the normal amount I would drink throughout the day, and then a little bit more, but I stopped eating and drinking at around noon on Thursday, and I only had carbs Thursday morning. My noon meal I had was just 4 eggs, just 4 eggs with the very smallest amount of butter. And I didn't eat or drink anything after that. So I was 226 Wednesday morning, 223 Thursday morning, and then I was 219 Friday morning with just a little bit of water manipulation. So something I wanted to test for this mock meet too. I had previously said I didn't intend on doing a water cut or anything, that I would just be a light 242 and that would be what it would be. The more I thought about it though, and using this meet as, again, experimenting and testing and finding out new tools, I think it's something that I will look at as the meet gets closer. If I'm still, at 230 or under, which I intend on being, it's a new tool to add to the toolbox. Even if it's something that I never ever use again myself personally. Spoiler alert, I mentioned on a live stream that, I delete my live stream, so some of y'all didn't see it. I am gonna be putting my hat back in the coaching ring after this meet, and so it's a new tool that I can teach to other people or help other people with, even if it's something that I never use again myself. That's 100. The weights are feeling pretty good. I still don't know how much that weighs, but the next one will be a 180, and that'll be my opener.
Cool. So, how would you tell somebody, if it's one of their first couple meets or something like that? How do they pick their numbers? How do they pick their openers, their attempt selection, stuff like that? Okay,
so if it's we're talking to the newbiest of noobs here. Your first meet, something that you can hit for a triple, an easy triple on your worst, I feel like shit day. That's your opener, all right? Your second attempt is going to be right at or just above your current PR. It's not gonna be a guaranteed make, but you should be, 80% above confident that you're going to hit this. Your seconds are going to build your total. Given that it's so early on, I don't think you're worried about competition. So, when you get higher up, competition is gonna kind of dictate your thirds a lot of times, because you gotta beat the competition. But if you're just the, starting casual hobbyist, assuming you hit your seconds, fucking YOLO at your thirds. I mean, that's the one, absolutely send it. You got your poor friends and your family that you convinced to come watch this boring ass sport with you. You know, put something on there that's gonna get them riled up, that you're gonna give a good fight to. And you know, it can be a 50-50 win or lose, you know, on your third, but that's the one you came for. That's the one to have fun, you know, let it all hang out. You get it or you don't, but you had a good time trying. No music, just assured there's Cardi B playing in my head right now. Oh yeah. That was 180, and that moved about how an opener should move.
So what does intra-nutrition for meats look like for you?
That's a good question. So for me, as I'm drinking this body armor with salt in it, during the meet, hydration is more important than anything. So you want to be sipping on something all day. As far as nutrition, calorically dense and small food items, in my opinion. Carbs is obviously going to be the main thing, maybe a little bit of fats. Protein is something you completely don't need to worry about at this point. Something like trail mix can be great. Fruits, bananas, honey, whatever you've been eating leading up to your meet, you want highest calorie versions of that possible that are in kind of smaller quantities. I've heard it, you know, compared to a race car. A race car with half a tank of gas can still operate at 100%. And it's going to be slightly faster because it's not weighed down by the full tank of gas. And I think a powerlifting meet's similar. You don't want to be hungry, but you don't want to be full. And you want to be sufficiently fueled, but not, you know, full to the brim that you're uncomfortable. So again, you know, carbohydrates, hydration, of course, always hydration, you know, water. If you want an electrolyte drink, I like to put salt in body armor. Some people put salt in Gatorade. I know now they have like the salt tabs and the different sodium solution drinks. And then, you know, carb heavy foods that you are accustomed to. You don't want to start eating new shit on meet day and throw your stomach in a loop. So you want stuff your body's been accustomed to. And then as far as like caffeine, again, it's something you don't want to, you know, smash two monsters before your squats and then caffeine crash, you know, come bench press or deadlifts. So that's something too I would suggest, you know, having, if you are somebody who's used to training caffeinated, you know, have a few with you and, you know, be slowly sipping on them all day, and, you know, that half full, you know, philosophy with that as well.
Guess it's time for me to wake up.
Wake up, Ty. Felt good, moved well. 200, this is technically double body weight based on my 24-hour weigh-in, so double body weight is my goal at the meet. Yeah, buddy. Oh. There we go, mock meet done. Nice conservative double body weight bench press. Definitely more in the tank there. Easily another 5 kilos, maybe another 10. Yeah, we're happy with that. Let's maybe go do a little something fun now. We just finished the mock meet. We just finished the mock meet, and we're gonna go in here in the main room and gonna throw up a YOLO incline bench press single. No real rhyme or reason for this. You know, I've been training incline bench as kind of my third movement. I'm going into a deload after this, so this is just for the funsies, just for you guys. We're filming the intro to it out here because copyright music out there, and my man Blue Tick Media, Ty from Blue Tick Media, edited in some copyright music in that first video and basically fucked me out of making 25 cents. So that's why I didn't have any coffee this morning. Thanks a lot, Ty.
So long, HR Clinton. Writing these lines so long, SC hitting. Outsiders wanna go in, leave me limping. Adversaries imagine me in a Civic. Unfortunately, I just bought a Bentley. Conversations I had with the homies, man, we thought we make it. Hanging out with models half naked, sleeping through the AM and PM. Having lunch with owners and GMs of professional sports teams. Being invited to play in the big leagues where you're expected of big things. I used to live in one down apartment. Keep my mouth shut in the department store, cause once we couldn't afford. Fast forward, I buy anything I adore. Party animals from spending every night finishing these chores. From breathing in most sports from the floor. God kept our family close in the 2 floors. Could have been in the morgue, who'd have thunk on the shore of a private beach. You would see DC with a private.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2. So that's a wrap for the mock meet. Second episode of the meet prep. We will be back 1 week out from the meet, so 5 weeks from today. My man Ty, Blue Tick Media, be back here with me. Everything went great today. Well executed plan. Attempt selection was great. Had a little fun with the YOLO incline after. So that's a wrap. Ty will edit something in funny right now.
Always been on the other side of my fence when we had one. Saved up to finally get one from cutting coupons and snagging on the grab ones.